Hello, my name is Connor Hunt. I am a junior at Loy Norix High School, currently taking a CTE course at GLIC for computer science and software engineering. Today I will be covering the command line interface in Linux, as shown right here, with some notes up right here to give a visual aid. Now we're going to start with some basic and rudimentary ones, for instance ls, which will list all files and directories as shown here. See the basic ones since we are currently just in the home. You can see pictures, downloads, documents, all that stuff. You can also do ls tac l to view file permissions, ownership, and size, and ls tac a to show hidden files such as these that are in white. Then we can also use cd in order to go to a directory. We can use the path or just type in the directory we want to go to. Let's just go to documents, and as you can see right here, we are in documents now. And if we do ls again, we can see employees, so we'll go into that. It is cap sensitive, so be careful. Now, from here, I can demonstrate two more, which is cd space dot dot, which will push you one directory up. So now we're back in documents, and if we want to go all the way back to the home one, we can do cd space tilde to go all the way back. So now we will go back there using cd commands. And now demonstrate two more. First one being print working directory, or PWD, which will print the current directory you are in, home, user, documents, and then whatever you're in. And then let's try a different one. As you can see, there's currently nothing in employees, but if we use the mkdir command, or make directory, we can make a new directory. We will just call this one worst employees. And if we do ls again now, you can see there's that new directory. We can also create a file using the touch command, so let's just create, let's just call this one best employees. As you can see, now that file's there, color-coded white for file, blue for directories. Now we will also, the next ones we're going to try, we are going to have to create a few dummy directories and files. So first let's just make a random directory using the mkdir again. Just call this one delete. And you can see it's there now, and now we can use the rmdir file command to remove a directory. Now this only works on empty directories, not things that are full. As demonstrated, if I go back a step and try to do it on employees, as you see there, failed to remove, directory not empty. So now we will go back in, and now we have a different command, so let's just create a dummy file. Let's call this one delete as well. So now we'll delete it using the rm command. So rm space delete, which will delete it, as shown there. You can also remove directories with stuff in it. I will not demonstrate it, but the command would be let's just make a new directory to demonstrate it. Let's just call this one delete again. It would be rm-r and then the directory name, in this case delete. Now we are going to copy a directory using the cp command. And a little preemptive step would be go to where you want to put it. In this case, we'll just move it down to documents, the directory down to documents. So let's make a file. So let's use pwd to get the directory, and then copy the directory. then go back into employees, and let's make another fake directory, just some random thing. So mkdir, let's just call this one important documents. As you see, it's here now. Oh, looks like I made 2 boxes, and let's just rmdir and delete documents. So we'll just have a file named, or a directory named important. So now we'll do cp space dash r, and then let's put in important, and then space, and then copy or paste in that directory we got earlier. As you can see, it's still here, but if we go back a level, you can see it is now also here. You can also move files, so let's delete the one here using rmdir, and then the directory. So now it's gone. And then go back to employees. So now I'll do mv. Well, actually, I'll demonstrate the first feature of mv. So first we will put in, it can also be used to rename a directory or file. So let's rename this to what it was meant to be, which was important documents. And now you can see it has been renamed to that. And now we will move it back to documents, so we'll put that in, and then the path we took already. Which now it is gone, and if we go back a level, you can see it's now here. So let's go back into employees to demonstrate the next one, which will be the cat command. Now, cat is used to view inside files, so let's view inside the best employees file, but nothing will show up because nothing is there yet. So we'll use the nano command to go in and view and edit it in the command line interface. So let's just put in, so let's just make some basic ones, just put in some random stuff. Anything works here, so let's just put in random names just for demonstration. And that should be enough, maybe a few more if needed, but well, in order to exit you can do Control X, Y, enter, and now we'll try the cat command on it. And now you can see the contents of it. Now you can also view and edit it using the xdg or tac open command, which will open it in its default application. So if we do best employees, it should just open up File Explorer, in which you can edit it and add it however much you need. Just gonna maybe add another name, but that's currently not necessary. So let's take that and close it. So now we can view a file using the less command page by page. So let's do that. Best employees. You can see it's like that. You can press Q to exit it. Then using the head command, we can view the first 10 lines of a file. So let's do that with the best employees again. And you can see it got cut off the last one because that was not within the first 10. We can also use the tail command to show the last 10 lines instead of the first. As you can see, it cut off the top one there. The amount of lines viewed can be done by doing head or tail -n and then the number you need and then the file name. Let's just do 5 and then best employees. See, it only showed the first 5 lines. I'm going to skip over this stuff. Next is user management. We're going to start with the who am I command, which will just show the user you are, which is right there. Then ID will show important information, the groups, all that important stuff. Add user allows you to add a user, so we will go back to the home for this. We will do add user. Let's just add a random name. Although this does require the sudo prefix. So now you also have to put in your password in order to get done. And then put in a password for them. We'll just put in something basic. It will not be visible, but is there. If it says bad password, that doesn't matter. You can still put it in. Put in a bunch of information in the user and then hit Y to confirm. Now, in order to check if that actually added the user, we can use the getEntGroup command to see all the users. As you can see, it's right there, and there I am. There's a lot of other information here, such as groups and other stuff. You can also use the password command using sudo as well, but I will not be demonstrating that. Then there's creating a new group. You can create a new group using sudo as well. So let's do sudo group add. And let's just call this one employees as well. So now if we do getEntGroup, we can see that group is there now. Although now we need to add him to the group, so we will use the so let's do sudo user mod tac a capital G and then employees Blake. So if we do getEntGroup now, we can see, yep, he's in that group. You can view groups of a user using the groups command, so just groups and then the user. Which you can see he's now in those groups. We can also delete a group using the delete group, so let's create a new group just to delete it. So we will do sudo add sudo group add, and then the group name, let's just call this one delete again. As you can see, using getEntGroup, it's there. Now we can use sudo group del and then the group name, which is just delete. And if we check it again using getEntGroup, you can see it's now gone. Now this is not really important, so we'll be skipping over it again as well. So now we will be going to the System Information and Processing Management. So we will first start with the top command, which will open the system monitor in the terminal. There's a lot of stuff here, or information. It's basically file manager, but on Linux and in the command line interface. In order to exit this, you just hit Q. Next, we can hit PS to view all the running processes. There isn't much because nothing is really running. There's also the kill command to close a current process, but you need the processing ID, which is also found in the top command. Next up, we can use the DF to show disk space usage. A lot of stuff here as well. Then DU to show disk usage of files and directories, which goes for a while because it's showing basically everything. Next, we can view uptime to show how long it's been running, which has been 38 minutes. Then we can use IP to view the IP stuff. Then we can also use the ping. Let's just do ping google.com, and this will show the active pings that are occurring and the IPs that's there. So let's use Control C to exit that. Then we'll use netstat to view network connections and the such. I don't have that installed, but if you go through the process of installing that, you can view that. You can also use find and other things to look through, package management, archiving, all that stuff, but I cannot demonstrate that. And that will be all. Thank you for listening to my vlog. Check out my website to see these notes here, and have a wonderful day.